everyone, here I am again, Laurel Shadows and...
Red Emerald Wolf! Let's go to the Mandalorian chase.
Very nice. Let's get one thing right. This episode, ladies and gentlemen, is about Mandalorians, or more precisely, which Mandalorian?
Sabine Wren.
Exactly. Member of the House of Vizsla. So overall, here we are doing Star Wars Rebels Season 3, episode The Imperial Commandos.
That's
Very nice. Thank you for almost destroying my eardrums. Okay, yes, because sometimes I really have, I really have a hard time remembering the name.
That's what I'm here for.
Thank you very much. So the episode is the Imperial Commandos, and like my partner said here, it's about Mandalorians. Well, Mandalore in general and everything. So overall, the episode starts. Fenrir and Sabine in Fenrir's jail, playing some kind of a
Mandalorian game.
Yeah, thank you.
Game.
Yeah, I mean I seen it before, in the book, but fuck, I can't remember the game's name. But okay, fair enough. So overall, the entire point of the episode was, Fenrir, including Sabine and Ezra, returned to Conqueror's Dawn, to try to persuade Fenrir's men and himself.
To recruit them for rebellion.
Yeah, to recruit them for the rebellion, and here's where the fuck up begins.
Yep,
so
right at the start.
Yeah, and overall, like I say, in this episode we find out a little teasing points when it comes to Sabine's family, and everything. But overall, before we get to the main points and everything, what did you feel about the episode?
Well, this is almost same as you. Pretty simple. Teasings for Sabine's family.
More precisely his mother, but
yeah,
you get the point.
And finally, what I've been expecting for in the season 3, from the very beginnings, when I'm asking myself, and maybe some of you guys too, when will Sabine get her own jetpack? And
she did, but it was broken at the end.
But now we will see if she make it repairs properly.
Who knows? But one thing is that Sabine herself said, "Ooh, I always wanted one of these."
Yeah.
So overall, like my partner said, Fenrir, Ezra, and Sabine. I mean, it was all about the episode was entirely about those 3 characters, and including one new character that made his official appearance in season 3, which is Gar Saxon, an Imperial Mandalorian and also a traitor for Mandalore himself. But the thing is, if you don't know, okay, before I went to explain who he is, do we know who Gar Saxon is? Honestly?
Well, for now, I think it's the first time I saw him.
Okay, so, that's like I explained before, Gar Saxon, the way how I remember when I first saw him was in the Clone Wars comic book, which was the son of Dathomir, or more precisely a Darth Maul story, in which Gar Saxon and the other, members of the Death Watch, come to rescue him from the prison. That was like the first time actually I met Gar Saxon. And when it comes to Fan Rau, because fair enough, when it comes to his character, Fan Rau, when I first saw him in the second season, the Protectors of the Conquered Dawn episode, the name rang a bell to me from the beginning, but I couldn't remember where. And when now, the episodes of this episode of season 3, I finally figured it out, because the first time I first met Fenrir was, not like personally, but you get the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I met Fenrir was in Fenrir. Sorry.
Yeah.
Was in the comic book, if you know it, Kanan the Last Padawan. Because
well, I heard it, but I haven't read it at all.
Well, trust me, you have to check it. It's really awesome. It really explains in details Kanan's backstory. But the thing is, both of them, Gar Saxon and Fenrir, both of them, not only they're voiced by very, very good famous actors, but also both of them are originally from comic books characters. Like I said, Saxon is from the son of Dathomir, and Fenrir is from the Kanan the Last Padawan. So it's for me, it's really great to see those 2 Mandalorians, together in one episode. Not including the voice actors and everything.
Yeah, especially because I knew when I saw again Raul is the first time I think I saw it in the Protectors of Conquered Dawn, and the thing is, I knew somehow that he and Sabine are not even.
No,
they have still unfinished business.
No, that's actually precisely because in that episode you can definitely see that they're not even. And this episode they concluded that because at the end of the episode, Funaroo joined the rebellion. Yeah.
After saying that, after seeing Sabine perform and her actions, the way she fights like a true Mandalorian according to their traditions, she finally, for him, earned his respect.
Yes. So let's just let you know one point now. So the episode starts with Funaroo and Ezra in jail, and then Sabine, Ezra, and Funaroo returning back to the Conquer Dawn. Trying to persuade his men, to join the rebellion and everything. And of course, Funaroo, because of Ezra's clumsiness, he escaped. And then
rules meant in the first compound where they landed weren't there because the Imperial Commandos, aka
Saxon
and his Mandalorians wiped them out.
Yes, exactly. Which also it comes to like I said, when he because those were really pretty good when it comes to the motion picture because you see Funaroo there standing, seeing the horror, even if you don't see his eyes. It was a pretty good capture. When it comes to like the horror, destruction. Gar Saxon just came there and said. Just like Darth Sidious did in episode 1, wiped them out, all of them.
That's right.
Yeah, because and also when it comes to speaking of Gar Saxon, I really like the scene where he was interrogating Ezra. Not only first of all because at the beginning he said he was with Hondo Onaka.
Yeah.
And then he said I think again that he is Lando Calrissian. The only thing that
Ezra said he's a scavenger.
Yes, he come here for spare parts.
That's a typical Ezra situation when he is captured, and now typical his behavior. He's lying. Just remember when he was aboard that top secret Star Destroyer.
Oh, please don't
when he said that he's Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, to call us in the Spartan Rebellion.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I mean, where
not only the only, but that guy who was in the Steps in the Shadows, and it was demoted. That officer. I don't remember his name.
You mean Brom Titus?
Brom Titus, yeah.
Oh yeah.
All the acquaintance.
Yeah. The team. Yeah, the episode was the point. The teamwork between Rex and Kanan. You got it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
Also, because at the beginning I felt like you mentioned. I thought you were talking about Kallus in the first episode of Star Wars Rebels in season 1. I thought you were mentioning that episode. But the point is, the only name that he didn't say is Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah. That was amazing.
Yeah. He said he was a member of Hondo Onaka's crew. Then he said he's Lando Calrissian.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that left was saying he was Jabba the Hutt. But the one thing I really like about Gar Saxon is because he's straight up cold, personality. Because I really like the quote when he said you are for the Mandalorians, kid. Not some kind of stupid Imperial officer.
Yeah.
Like you can't lie to us, asshole. We are professionals. We know, when someone's lying. We were trained. We were made for doing this shit and everything. So overall, I really like Gar Saxon's character because they depict him just exactly like from the comic books. So I'm really happy to see that, and
I'm so glad.
Also, Also, the one thing I really like is when Ezra was using the Force, trying to, when Gar Saxon was trying to shoot Chopper.
Yeah.
And every single time when he used the Force, he was like,
missed that.
Bang, bang. No, what the fuck? And of course, at the end, he found out he was a Jedi, and he was a far more valuable hostage. But still, it was really quite impressive. And speaking of Ezra, here's the thing, because there was no negative thing when it comes to the episode. Do you think they make Ezra
a little bit weak?
A little bit powerless than he was, in the first episode.
Yeah, from Steps in the Shadows.
Yeah, that was entire part because I understand the entire episode was about Sabine and Mandalorian thing and everything. I get that, but I know. They made Ezra pretty less powerful, in this one, and a lot more clumsy. And the way how he, just slipped him, when Funaroo, took his lightsaber and everything. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I can see it in two ways. That the first one is, he dropped away from the dark side, and then he has to come back to the light. So it's still like some kind of a beginning. So I somehow understand why he's clumsy. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
The other thing is because it was Sabine's episode, you know,
Yeah.
and it was mostly, like I said, focused on her.
Yeah.
You know, so somehow I understand that, but I still find it a little bit negative, you know, at this point.
But you have to realize that Ezra was just buying time, Sabine and Raul to play their strategy.
Yes, and
make a comeback.
Yeah, but the Funru said, you know, if I may, fuck this little asshole, you know, you're a Mandalorian, you know, sacrifices has to be made, you know, every single time.
Yeah, but he won't persuade her wrong because Sabine is
not only Mandalorian, but she's part of the rebellion, or more precisely Ghost Crew, and all of them together are like a big family. So,
yeah.
Fuck you, Raul, I'm gonna save Ezra.
Yeah.
Possibly potential lover.
And here comes the most action-packed chase in the whole episode.
Rocket pack chase.
Typical Mandalorian rocket pack chase combat situation.
Yeah, or jetpack.
And that's the thing that I missed. When I picture Mandalorians, I picture them in those suits with jetpacks, chasing off, trying to blast each other away from the sky, racing in, and that's simply awesome, full of adrenaline.
Yeah, but before we came to the chase and everything, I just wish to point one thing out. When it comes to Sabine, like we said, I think 2 or 3 times. We have a little teasing when it comes to her family.
About her mother.
Yeah, about her mother, because when Gar Saxon said she is a member, she's with him in the Empire, you know, I mean, in a way how he said, it's like, you know, she was voluntarily, you know, accepting, but when also Sabine said,
maybe she was forced, pride, blackmail.
Yeah, I can see you didn't give her too much choice.
Yeah, blackmail.
You know? So I mean, you know, I can assume that her mother, you know, became a member of the Empire, you know, forcibly, you know, with when it comes to force and everything, but somehow, you know, you have to remember the Gar Saxon, you know, that when he said that she was disappointed when Sabine, you know, left the academy, you know, and run away, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see a lot of possibilities here, you know, or her mother is cruel, or she is, you know, like Sabine. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, because fair enough.
I would expect that she was blackmailed and terrorized from others, but because you have to understand and remember how Mandalorian politics work.
Yeah, I know.
If you can't get something straight, clean, direct talk way, what you do, you blackmail, you threat, you kidnap, and you kill.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to see the true nature of the Mandalorians, just remember Vizsla from the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Just remember him and that bearded politician, the old man when Darth Maul threw out of the jail.
Yeah.
You know. Just remember, okay, let's talk about Vizsla, you know. Just remember Vizsla from the Clone Wars. If you want to see the true nature of the Mandalorians, just remember Vizsla of the Death Watch. Just remember him, because him, or more precisely, you know, he represents like the true dark nature of the Mandalorians, you know. Yeah. Because if fair enough, you know, everybody knows the Mandalorians are all out war. I mean, every single time, all the time for thousands of years. I mean, even before the Old Republic. I mean, the Mandalorians were always going in a war or battling each other between clans or some kind of a civil war. I don't know. What the fuck. The point is that Mandalorians are war people.
Yeah.
So overall, you know, like I said, what I really like is the battle between clans, like the clans of Raul and Gar Saxon.
Of some sort of eternal civil war on Mandalore, we could also say that, just remember what the Throne said to Hera.
Oh yeah, war is all you ever known, is it? You were forged by it. Yeah.
And this is exactly the way that he would also apply to Sabine. But probably because we can only speculate that Sabine was also shaped by this. Just remember this episode when she was about to pick up some resources, and then she encountered her old acquaintance. Yeah. Mandalorian acquaintance.
Yeah, you're right.
They're chasing space.
You're right. Yeah. So overall, I mean, that was just a little bit easy. So like I said, when it comes to her mother, there are big possibilities, you know, or she's evil, or she's really, you know, blackmailed and everything. I don't know. There can be a lot of chances, a lot of theories when it comes to that, you know.
Yeah.
But the main positive thing is we had a little teasing when it comes to her family. And why the hell you look at me like that? Just like you're trying to kill me.
What the fuck?
You look at me like that. Okay, no, moving on.
I just focus on the fact that we need to mention.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, the point is...
You'll be lost without me.
You wanna bet?
Bring it.
Okay, moving on. Moving on. So, like I said, like you said, after her mother, now we come to one of the most mine, and yours favorite scenes when it comes to this episode, which is the jetpack
chase and fighting.
Yes, the jetpack chase and fighting, or more precisely, Mandalorian chase. Yeah. Typical Mandalorian chase. You know, which, like I said, not when it comes to animation, but also when it comes to the scene, how it began, how it ended, and the chase, the fight. You know, when which I can see is the main shadow of Gar Saxon. You know, the fight, between Gar Saxon and Sabine, and the chase, like you said. I mean, it was brilliantly well done. You know, it was really well done, right on, how should I put it? Right on a traditional Mandalorian way.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, when it comes to the jetpack chase, I mean, I really like, I really like when Ezra grabbed, Sabine, because after fair enough, he doesn't have a jetpack. You know, she was the only one who had a jetpack. So, but
wasn't the Sabine that first grabbed Ezra?
No.
I said, hold on to me.
Yeah, you're right.
She first grabbed the jetpack, and then she simply wrapped herself around Ezra, just gonna make love him, love with him right in the air.
You really had to mention that. All right.
Okay, that's me.
Right. So overall, I mean, the funniest part was, when he was grabbing her and everything, and she was like, look, I can use some help here, Why you think, you're gonna just stand there like a fucking, monkey all around me or something, Just help me, for God's sake.
Yeah.
And then of course she.
And the part when Ezra was hanging.
Yeah, hanging, with one hand,
and then the other,
with the lightsaber, fighting everything. But the one thing is, did you notice in this episode also some scenes that were done in a darker way, in a darker way?
Well, maybe because of a cannon.
No, because you remember, when the one Mandalorian, one of them hit the rock, one of them fall down and exploded, Which and of course the fight and everything, but when it comes to the chase and the killing and everything, there was somehow a little bit of a darker scene, not like darker literally, but I mean darker, when it comes to the point of the scene.
It's Mandalorian style.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's Mandalorian style.
The point is why I said it was made in a much more darker way is because it brings back the old traditional, Mandalorian, fighting and chasing and everything. So I really appreciate that.
Only the strongest survives.
Yeah.
And the one with the most use of its brains, because only like the role said, you're not gonna win with emotions. You're gonna win with cold strategy.
Exactly.
When he said to leave Ezra be.
Speaking of Famro, we also forgot to mention one scene. When he, for a little bit. He ran away.
Yeah.
He took the shuttle, or more precisely, which we forgot. The ghost crew have a little ghost, or should I say, the second ghost, which is like the shuttle from the last Bell episode.
Phantom,
yeah. Which also they mentioned
try not to wreck it.
But not only that, but also Hera mentioned they bought it, which I don't know if she meant by the upgrade and everything, or that she meant literally bought it because if you remember the last episode, the last Bell. I mean, they took the shuttle, just ran away. They didn't pay. So I do believe that she meant
maybe
the upgrade.
They just modified it.
Yeah, because the modification. I do believe
because both the Ghosts and the Phantoms are modified ships.
Yeah, but you can see from the colors and the weapons and everything. You can see that it was modified, which it was also really cool. Yeah.
Especially
in a way.
That's Sabine's way. Everything must be so colorful, full of color. Just remember what she did with the stolen TIE Fighter, which was stolen by Zeb Aurelius and Ezra.
Yes.
Oh no, well,
Yeah,
They
the
just
TIE
said
fighter.
yeah,
When they were going for Melurons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Where Hera said, "Oh no, wreck it." Okay, you didn't wreck it.
No, she does.
She just painted it.
Yeah, just painted it.
And
You know,
in the end,
made a galactic Picasso.
yeah, and in the end, the TIE fighter was their trump card.
Yeah, but the point right now is when it comes to color, I do believe, like as you said, it was Sabine. When it comes to weapons, I can buy that. When the Hera said we bought it, you know,
Yeah.
I can buy that. But the thing is, what did you also thought about the battle between Gar Saxon and Sabine at the end?
Well, it was pretty decent and intense. Mandalorian style, seeing how two Mandalorians from different planets would fare.
Yeah, yeah.
Where both the strategy, the cutting, and the skill of your fighting, especially hand to hand, with a lot of both rifles and jetpacks, was should be really ruthless.
Mm-hmm.
Typical Mandalorian.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
This is crucial point when Sabine somehow overpowered him, and then Raoul returned.
Yeah, which even I do believe in a lot of viewers will love it if she pushed him off the cliff.
Yeah.
But okay, the main point is
I'm glad they didn't eliminate him.
Yeah,
yet.
That's one of the main points also, which I would give this episode a big plus, which is because the villain, because fair enough, when you see a show, and when it comes to a villain, or he dies at the end, or he went to prison.
Yeah.
But this time, they just say, Sabine just, wrecked his jetpack, and he wrecked his, his shuttle.
His fighter.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Fighter, because in the way how it looks like, it reminds me of the Imperial shuttle. But okay,
yeah, but
that's
typical Mandalorian fighter.
Yeah. I mean, in the way how it's designed and everything, it really confused me. Okay, I mean, she fucked up, or should I say, they fucked up his Mandalorian ship and everything, and he stays on the Conquer Dome. All alone, just seeing them, fly away and everything, which I can definitely assume by even if he wear the helmet. I can definitely assume he was thinking, "We'll meet again, Ren. We'll meet again."
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time when Gar Saxon will appear, which like I said, like I repeated before, I do believe he's going to return back. But when and where, that's the question right now. So overall, the entire episode, ended when, like I said, Fenrir accepted that he's going to join the rebellion. So overall, like you said, it was a very
decent episode,
solid, decent episode. For me, it was a gold story, not a filler one. For you, honestly.
Well, now I change of mind. It's a core story.
Yeah, because
core episode.
Yeah, because beginning you said it
reveals more about Sabine. Watch it one more time.
Yeah, at the beginning you said that you thought it as a filler episode, but
now I watched it before this review. I watched it again.
Mm-hmm.
At least I watched now 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
To figure out more about this.
Yeah. So overall, like I said, the entire point of the episode was about Mandalorians, about Sabine, which we both agree it was a really solid episode. But when it comes to the content of the episode, it was brilliantly well done. And the characters were amazing, and I really liked Fanru and Gar Saxon, being both in the same episode and everything.
Mandalorian politics, Mandalorian art of war.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed this episode, even if it was a solid one. So overall, my points when it comes to the episode is 4 out of 5, just because the negative for me was Ezra, being a lot more powerless than you should expect it from the first episode. So for me, it's 4 out of 5. You?
Well, the same. I also find this situation, Ezra found himself out, and how they make Ezra look a bit weaker than from the first episode, the Steps into the Shadow, was quite annoying. I expected him to grow in power more and more.
Yeah, but
regardless, he he really gave up on the Sith holocron.
I mean, there are still chances if he's going to join the dark side or not.
It's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time, and how Maul is going to consume him. Well, not consume him. I mean, bring him to the dark side. Yeah. So overall, 4 out of 5 here for you.
Same.
So 4 out of 5 here, 4 out of 5
here too.
Okay, fair enough. So I think we said everything.
We cover basically everything.
Okay, fair enough. So overall, here we are done. rate our video, comment, subscribe, and what you personally think about the episode, about Garrett Saxon's character, about Fanru, about what you think is going to happen next. When you think of Fanru, he's going to die.
Yeah.
You know, give me all. Okay, that was a little bit joke question with everything, but the thing is, give me all personal thoughts about the episode entirely. Drop us a like. I will really appreciate it. I don't know about you.
Me too, especially.
Okay, fair enough.
We will also get these reviews for you.
Okay, fair enough. So overall, here we are done. Lord of Shadows, like always, signing off.
Wolf, sign off.
See you next time, folks, and may the force be with you.
Always.